Arts lovers will want to see a show at Walt Disney Concert Hall or swing by Los Angeles County Museum of Art to admire its collection. If you aren't sure where to start, a day-long guided tour of the city is a great way to orient yourself. And after exploring all LA has to offer, consider taking a day trip south to Anaheim Disneyland. In this video, we're going to be taking a look at the top 10 best things to do in Los Angeles. And just wait until you see number 1 that we're going to be showing in this video, something you would never even have thought of, so make sure you watch till the end. Before we begin, you can help support our channel by becoming a member of this channel. Press the join button below. This will help us to bring you more awesome travel videos. Now, let's cut to the chase. At number 10, Runyon Canyon Park. Just 2 blocks from Hollywood Boulevard, Runyon Canyon Park is an often overlooked urban park that offers some great views. The park boasts several hiking trails and is a popular spot for celebrities to exercise. During your hike, you'll see plenty of palm trees. Atop the canyon, you'll be treated to sweeping views of the San Fernando Valley. Travelers say that the canyon is reminiscent of old Hollywood, with several old mansions and estates scattered throughout the park. Keep your eyes peeled as you follow the trail. Because of the hot, dry climate, the hike can be rough, even for those in great physical condition, so bring plenty of water. Some recent visitors lamented the lack of facilities, while others raved about the views. At 9, the Broad. Philanthropists Eli and Edith Broad founded this museum in 2015, and the structure made for a stunning addition to downtown Los Angeles. The eye-catching honeycomb building, designed by Dilla Scofidio and Renfro in collaboration with Gensler, is home to an expansive collection of contemporary art dating from the 1950s to the present. The collection includes work by Jean-Michel Basquiat, Jeff Koons, Cindy Sherman, Kara Walker and Andy Warhol. In addition to the permanent collection, temporary exhibits showcase new and emerging artists. The museum gets high marks from recent visitors who loved both the artwork and the architecture. Admission to the museum is free, though some special exhibits may have a fee. For guaranteed entry, you can book timed tickets in advance. The museum is open Tuesday and Wednesday from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m, Thursday and Friday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m, Saturday from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m, and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. Parking costs $15 for 3 hours with museum validation and $5 for each additional 15 minutes with a $25 daily maximum. It is $15 after 5 p.m. on weeknights and all day on weekends. The closest Metro line stop is the Civic Center Grand Park Station. Visit the museum's website for more information. At 8, it's Los Angeles County Museum of Art. Next door to the La Brea Tar Pits sits the Los Angeles County Museum of Art, the linchpin of the Los Angeles Museum District. Since its 1965 opening, LACMA has showcased thousands of pieces, from Islamic artifacts to European Impressionist paintings to modern art. With constantly shifting exhibitions and unique architecture stretched across more than 20 acres of land, LACMA offers a rewarding experience for both serious art buffs and casual travelers. Currently, the museum is preparing for the construction of a new building for its permanent collection called the David Geffen Galleries, which is scheduled to open in 2024. For now, pieces will be on display in the BCAM and the Resnick Pavilion. The urban light and levitated mass exhibits remain open to visitors. There are 3 eateries on site. While travelers commend the food, they note the restaurants are a bit pricey. Many visitors say the artwork on display is stunning, but several lament that much of the art is off exhibit because of the construction. Next at 7, Sunset Boulevard. One of the most iconic thoroughfares in the United States, Sunset Boulevard continues to live up to its legends. In the old days, it represented the classic and glamorous Hollywood lifestyle and became the setting of several famous films, including the obvious classic Sunset Boulevard. Today, the Palm Line Street, which connects downtown LA to Hollywood, Beverly Hills and the Pacific Coast Highway, retains its cinematic appeal, and the Sunset Strip portion has become a popular nightlife spot. The Strip is also home to many classic music venues, including the Rainbow Bar and Grill and the Roxy Theatre. Recent visitors loved driving along this famous boulevard, adding that gorgeous sunsets can be enjoyed during late afternoon drives. But like other parts of LA, this thoroughfare gets congested once rush hour hits, so plan accordingly. Next up at number 6, the original Farmers Market and the Grove. Sitting south of West Hollywood is one of LA's most beloved landmarks, the original Farmers Market. Founded in 1934, this cream-coloured facility reels in both residents and tourists with the promise of fresh produce and the aroma of ready-to-eat snacks. You can visit throughout the week, although hours vary depending on the day. Entry is free, but you'll want to have some cash on hand should any of the treats whet your appetite. You can park for free for up to 90 minutes at the market's 2 lots, provided that your ticket is validated at the market. Fees apply for parking after the allotted 90 minutes and for non-validated tickets. For a little help navigating the market, you can also take a guided foodie tour. Though some previous visitors wished this market had more produce and meat stalls, most appreciated the tasty dishes sold by many of the prepared food vendors, and many call it a must-see spot. But keep in mind that this market is often crowded and has limited tables, so expect to eat outside the market area or wait for a table to become available. Find out more by visiting the market's website. At number 5, Zuma Beach. Malibu has a reputation for excessive wealth and exclusivity, yet all of the town's beaches are public. Everyone's welcome. If you're seeking an LA beach spot for sunbathing and swimming, look no further than this part of town. This 1.8-mile beach is far cleaner than those at Santa Monica or Venice Beach. Malibu's Zuma Beach is considered one of the finest beaches in the Los Angeles area. Locals and tourists laud Zuma for its awesome waves, ample parking, and easy access to beachside snacks. Plus, there are a plethora of lifeguard stations and bathroom facilities. Next up at 4, Hollywood Walk of Fame and TCL Chinese Theatre. One of Hollywood's most iconic and memorable sites, the TCL Chinese Theatre, originally Grauman's Chinese Theatre, opened in 1927 and represents the excess of Hollywood's golden age. You can tour the theatre for $18, kids' tour tickets cost $8 and senior tickets are $14 each. Tours are offered from 10:15 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day except Monday. Because of this attraction's popularity, it's best to reserve your spot online in advance. This working theatre also shows various newly released films throughout the year. Overall, previous travellers said the tour guide's passion for the subject was evident, making their experiences special. However, some wished the area offered a glitzier atmosphere, and others complained the tour was overpriced for what you got. Parking can also be challenging to find in Hollywood. Additional information about the attraction's tours and movie showtimes can be found on the TCL Chinese Theatre website. At 3, Santa Monica Pier and Beach. Just west of downtown Los Angeles, Santa Monica contains one of the most legendary beach scenes in the United States. Santa Monica also boasts an abundance of great restaurants and excellent nightlife spots. The 3 miles of shoreline are renowned as some of the best in the area thanks to the soft sands, ideal weather, and bevy of attractions. State Beach, as it's known, has over 200 days of sunshine a year and acted as a backdrop for the popular television series Baywatch. Santa Monica is a very walkable part of town, and many recent travelers suggest you explore the area by bicycle. Many visitors say the pier is a must-visit spot and fun to see. One of the most scenic rides is along the 22-mile bike path known as the Strand, which runs parallel to the Pacific Ocean and takes riders through Marina del Rey and Playa del Rey along with Venice, Manhattan, Hermosa and Redondo beaches. Travelers also recommend riding the Ferris wheel at the pier and people watching at the 3rd Street Promenade. At 2, the Getty Center. The Getty Center is one of the most impressive architectural achievements in the United States, and it also contains some of the finest works of art in the world. The circular concrete and steel structure was designed by renowned architect Richard Meyer, and it houses an abundance of art from various ages and nations. Here you'll find Renaissance paintings, 20th century American photography, Baroque sculptures, historic manuscripts, and more, all housed inside a sprawling modern campus amid the Santa Monica Mountains. The museum also offers spectacular views of Los Angeles on clear days. Recent travelers loved the museum for its value and beauty, highlighting the contrast between the art center's subtle refinement and the over-the-top glitz of Hollywood. Many visitors suggest taking a guided tour, noting that the tour highlights interesting parts of the museum they wouldn't have stumbled upon on their own. Tours of the Getty Center's architecture and gardens are available, as well as a collection highlights tour and tours of art in specific eras. Tour times and days vary depending on tour type. Check the Getty Center's website for a complete calendar. And finally, at number 1, Griffith Observatory and Griffith Park. Griffith Observatory sits on the south face of Mount Hollywood and overlooks the Los Angeles basin. Its location gives visitors impressive views of the surrounding area, which many rave about. But there's more than just a pretty photo op here. The observatory hosts fascinating exhibitions and features a top-notch planetarium. Most recent visitors cited the beautiful setting as Griffith Observatory's main draw, though the free entry was certainly a bonus. However, you will have to pay between $3 and $7 to see the planetarium shows. Griffith Observatory is open from noon to 10 p.m, Tuesday through Friday, with extended hours on weekends. Free but limited parking is available along the winding roads leading up to the property, or visitors can park in a small lot by the observatory for $10 per hour. A gift shop and cafe can be found on site as well. For more information, check out Griffith Observatory's website. And there you have the top 10 things to do in Los Angeles. Did you like what you saw? Let us know in the comments down below. Share this video with your friends and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fantastic travel guides. See you next time.